Alright, so what do we have today, girls?
A spinning box.
I am pretty excited. Are you excited?
Yay! It says. Yep, we're excited.
Do you want to come over on the other side, Kaya, so you can see? Over here.
Over there.
So, this is set up by Camaj Fiber. Let's see, can I find it? It's C-A-M-A-J. Camaj Fiber is who sets these up. And she puts up a video on her channel when these go on sale. And again, what these are is, it's like a subscription box. Like if you've ever heard of Ipsy or BoxyCharm or, what's the other one?
Or spinning box.
Anyway, it's a subscription box where you get a variety of products from different producers. And so all of these fibers are from small farms or small time spinners, cottage industry type fiber production.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Seashell.
Look at those. Yes, I love that I love the detail that they put into these boxes. That's one of my favorite things. And it has a little hole drilled in it so that it could be used as what? A necklace?
Yeah, or a bracelet.
That would be super fun. Okay.
It looks a little bit like hair, huh?
Hey, Mom, turn around. I think it has some more
Oh.
dryer balls. Those. Dryer balls.
So, oh my goodness, they have some fun things. If you keep leaning on my chair, honey, you're going to make the camera wiggle. So, remember how...
These are
A bracelet like you got last time.
Calm down. Remember how we did a video last time?
Yeah.
Well, the lady, Mary, that does these boxes, sent you a present.
Aww, little fishies.
Aren't those fun?
Can we play with them in the bathtub?
So these are a mini felt, and it looks like Camaj Fiber themselves does this. So she felted these little fishes.
Can we have them in
And
our
I
bath?
think you could see if Tina would play with them, or the kitties. You could probably put them on a string. So there's a present for you girls. Okay.
She saw us on our last video.
Remember how excited you were about these?
Yeah.
And
This one
that's
is
the kind
equally
of
pretty.
necklace, and that's the kind of bracelet that you got last time.
It is, isn't it pretty?
But it's not braided.
It doesn't have the blue on it like last time, does it?
Yeah,
And it doesn't have the braid.
but
It-
looks
it's
a little
pretty,
bit like
huh?
a braid, huh?
Fun.
You have dryer
And
balls.
dryer
Oh
balls.
my goodness, look at these. It's a ladybug. That looks like it got embroidered a little bit. A ladybug and a ball.
Are they dryer balls?
They're toys.
We can use them.
They're toys for pets.
Oh.
We can use them for Tina
Or
and
you
the
could play
cat.
with them in your toy boxes. Aren't those fun? And I
Yeah.
love these little bags. Oh my goodness, I just can't even describe how excited I am.
This one.
Mom, look.
Soap.
Okay, Bathhouse Basics, all natural goat milk soap, rosemary, eucalyptus. So that, you can find them at bathhousebasics.com. Ooh, it smells really good.
It smells like the store where we get all our toothpaste sometimes.
Like the health food store.
Uh-huh.
Honey, after you ate, did you wash your chin? All I see is macaroni and cheese. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts, is these envelopes. I have 2 of them now, and I just think they're beautiful. That actually looks like a leaf.
Yeah,
I think
that
that's a
is.
leaf.
Yeah, that is. This
So instead of like
doesn't-
just putting a pattern on it, they have an actual leaf.
Look,
Oh
there's 2 of them.
my, okay, stop. What did I just say? If you guys want to be in here, you're going to stop, okay?
Okay.
These are to size your needles. If you get your needles mixed up and they don't have a number on them, like here, scoot over, honey, I'll show them. Okay, so like these ones, this is my kit, my needle kit that has different
Knitting
lengths.
nails.
So these do not have a number on them. You see that? There's no number. So what these are for is to go along, and when you find the one that it slides into, Just perfect. So this one's just a little big, so that one's not right. So number 4,
That's
and then
number 4.
this one is indeed number 4. So this will tell you what your needle is just in case it gets lost. Oh my gosh, and those are so well made. Aren't those beautiful? And the nice thing is you could just set one, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set one inside that knitting case. And then I'm going to put one in here inside.
They smell a little good.
They do smell a little good,
Can
don't
I
they?
smell?
So the other one I'm going to put in here.
Can I hold the ladybug?
All
The
right.
ladybug.
So, and then in here you have all of the
That smells
cards
tea.
from the people
Ooh.
who donated to the box. So, shh, you're going to be quiet now and let me talk, okay? So what this is that people take their products and they put them into this box. And if I remember correctly, it actually costs them money to put their products in here because it's a way for them to advertise with an actual product. It's one thing to like get online and try to create a website and then promise people that your fibers are amazing, but that you have no way of them knowing. So this way, I pay for a box and it's an exceptionally good price. How much was it? It was $49 plus shipping for this box. Now from each one of these, I could make a project. I could make a hat or a pair of gloves out of each one of these different.
And you can make a coat out of this for me.
It's tiny, so it would have to be gloves or maybe a hat.
You can make
Or a
some
scarf.
gloves out of that for me.
It would have to be a very tiny scarf. So
Can
here,
you make some gloves out of this for me?
maybe, we'll have to see. We'll have to get through the actual bag or box first. So, and it's Kamaj Fibers are the ones that actually put the box together. And I think it is a huge service because you get your product out. And then people like me can do a review of it and show other people, look, this was an amazing box. You should get it. And so even though I'm on a limited budget, this for me is totally worth it because then if I make something that I'm charging somebody to make, I want it to be something that's going to last them not just their lifetime, but will be handed down to their great-grandchildren. And these fibers, with how well they're done, with how well they were made, are fibers that will last till great-grandchildren. And that's important because of the amount of time that you're spending. Honey, I'm going to have you go out now, okay? If you'd like to take this, you can, but you keep bumping things. So come around. Go ahead. I think you're a little bored, so you can, look, why don't you go sit on the couch? Kaya, why don't you go sit on the couch, okay? All right, so I have purchased fiber from Paradise Fiber before. And what I have found is that having been produced commercially, all the crimp has been taken out of the fiber. It's harder to work with, and it's slick. I don't like it. I prefer something that hands have touched. And it's really hard with Paradise, even though they have good prices on stuff. They do have good prices. It's just not, it's not the same as this. So, here we go. And then it looked like this month their sponsor was Loué spinning wheels. And I think my first spinning wheel was a Loué. Yeah. The one I have now is a Kromsky, a Symphony. This is really exciting. They have some really fun little things in here. So these are little felted balls. Fun for kids to play with their dolls, I think. Okay, so these are punies or punies. I don't remember. I don't know how to say it. So what these are is they have been on a blending board and they have been rolled around a pencil or something to form this tight, very well carded. You can do a very nice long draw with punies. Punies. How do you say it? And so this would make a lovely, lovely. These are cotton silk. Now cotton and silk are difficult to spin if they are not in this format because they are short and they are slick. So slick. But if you make them into these, they're super easy. And these will be gorgeous to spin up. Aren't those pretty colors? And they've done such a nice job with them. Okay. And yeah, and I have tried to spin things like this that are the silk, that are the cotton, that are the tencel, and it's very hard. So what you do when you spin with one of these is you do a long draw, and the yarn drafts out, the fiber drafts out on its own. You want a high spin rate, and so you want your smallest, oh, why can I not think of the word? So I have 3 different sizes. I'm using a medium size right now because I'm doing a bit of a sport weight worsted weight. This is for sock yarn and lace and thread, which is what cotton and silk would ordinarily be used for, is to make a very, very fine thread. So these are amazing. So this, and if you're a beginning spinner, this would give you high enough quality fiber that it wouldn't be intimidating, because as a beginning, this is the hard part. As a beginning spinner, you don't know what good fiber is. You don't know why you're having a hard time with your fiber. And so when I first started spinning, I had awful fiber, and so it was snarly and messy, and I couldn't figure out. I just thought it was me. So I card myself. And yet I'm ordering one of these every month. And by the way, I bought this with my own money. I'm not being supported. They did not send me a free box. I got these out of frustration from the fact that every time I ordered pre-carded wool from a commercial supplier, it was horrible. And it's so expensive to buy something and put it into a product, only to find that your finished product is subpar because of the fiber you put into it. I had to pick slubs. Every 6 inches I was pulling slubs out of the fiber that I got from Paradise Fibers. And it was their cheapest fiber. And it did end up okay in the end, but it was much more time consuming because it was not an ideal carding job. It had been commercially scoured, so all the grease was out. These are beautiful. So this one is superwash merino and soft silk. So this is going to be so soft. This would make a fabulous hat. A fabulous hat. I don't think you have quite enough to make a scarf. I love that it has a little touch of pink in it. This one is the one that Kaya really wants me to make something out of. What is this one? So this one is some really, really bright colors. Now, last time I got one that was tie-dyed from someone. I think it was from, what is her name? Tina Zingoras. I got some fiber from her that was tie-dyed, and it was bright greens and really brash colors that I didn't think went well together. But then when I started to spin it, it was gorgeous because they all kind of blend into each other. And I like to spread them into triples so that I have 3 different long pieces of yarn off of each one of these. And when they start to blend into each other, it just makes something really unexpected. And it all kind of depends on where you started your spinning. But you can look at this and see how nice and open the fibers are, how well carded they are. I don't see any slubbing, and they're beautiful colors. I would be curious to know what is in this one. Okay, Cheviot. I have spun with this before, and I have used it similar to merino. And then on each one of these they have a coupon card, and that way they kind of are able to keep track of where their advertising dollars are going. Okay, this is darling. So can I just say this is like Christmas because everything is so artsy. Okay, so this is Desert Garden Farms. Hoping you can see all this. They grow their own fleeces, or they get them from small local farmers. This is really fun, and this is a gorgeous. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous. Now it is small. This one is quite small. So while you could spin something up, I'm not sure how far it would get you. But it is beautiful. Look at that. This was a lot of work. So it's like a big peony. It's called a rollag, and you can long draw out of it. And actually, it's quite dense. So maybe you could. I'm just gonna leave that phone. Maybe you could get some more out of it. But it's quite small, but it's pretty high quality. I don't know how much they would charge for this kind of work. These are much easier to spin off of than these. They've pretty much already been completely prepped. So I'm going to leave that in there in case I want to get something from her. She did a really good job. So Desert Garden Farms. She did sit down and do your map, please. She did a really good job with this for prepping it. So I'm sure that something like this is going to be more expensive because it just takes more time to do something like this. But again, as a beginning spinner, something like this would make your life simpler. And it didn't matter if you were on a spinning wheel or on a drop spindle.
So,
Okay, you're going to do yours up on the couch. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous.
a braid.
Now you could do quite a bit with this, and I know exactly who I want to do this for.
Who?
Sit down and do your school, please. So I actually have someone in mind for this.
Is that a braid?
It is, it's a braid. This would make a gorgeous scarf. So I have people that ask me to do projects for them, and they specify color and what they think they'd want me to do for them. And if I have something like this in my top drawer, just ready to go, it means that I don't have to buy the dye, I don't have to card anything, and it means I can get things out faster. So if you're wanting to do spinning projects and have people pay you for it, this would be a very, very time helpful, patience helpful technique is to have something like this. So this one's called Beach Love, and it is gorgeous. And they have a coupon code Soft Silk for 10% off. And again, that's how they keep track of where their advertising dollars went. Isn't that gorgeous? It has that peach and yellow and purple. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful.
What number should I do?
You're going to start with 10s, please.
10.
Curly cues. That is fun. That is really pretty. So this is not, I don't think this is merino. What is this? This looks like something else. Because you see how it has more crimp in it? I like that they put that brown in there.
And it will make noise, Mom.
What is in that?
What is it?
I like that they tell you what kind of fiber it is, because that way, when you go to order more,
You know what?
yeah, this
It
is
is.
Cheviot. Cheviot. Weekly $10 roving sales at facebook.com for curly cues. That is fantastic. $10, that would be a really good deal. This would make, again, a nice hat or a nice pair of gloves.
For my birthday glove.
Okay, Paige, go up and get your spelling book instead, because this is quite noisy. And again, I want to save this in order to be able to put something fun that I'm sending somebody else, so I can repurpose that. Ooh, what is this? This looks like mohair. So for those who, okay, Curly Goat Junction, for those who put, I have to say this, for those who put something like this in the box, I would be 107 times more likely to go purchase from this company, because they gave me enough to make a project out of. I got a chance to see how their color variation works. I got enough fiber to be able to work it through my fingers, see what the quality is, see what the color is, and make my decision after something that I could really turn around and resell. This, while beautiful, is not something I can use. Okay, and right on the top,
But I sure can use it
you
for my
may
birthday.
be quiet. Thank you. Right on the top, I found some vegetable matter. Okay, so that's not a reflection on the box. That is a reflection on this individual person who put something in the box. So, this person, while he did pay to put something in the box, he did not give me something that I can use. So it doesn't pay me back at all for what I spent on this box. And so would I purchase from this guy? This is really nice. This mohair is very nice. There's no dust in it. I do find some vegetable matter. I find quite a bit of vegetable matter. And I cannot spin, I could blend this into something. But raw mohair is not that expensive. It's really not that expensive in the long run to just go buy a pound of mohair. So to go buy this guy's product, if I was really looking for mohair and now I have tried it, I would have more of a tendency to buy this just because it was in the box and I have touched it than I would to just go on Etsy and purchase a mohair fleece. So he has done that for me. I have been exposed to his product. However, my sense of gratitude for what he put into the box is not there like it is for something like this. I have a huge sense of gratitude in this one because, again, it's paying me back for the price that I put into the box. So good advertising for him because at least he's a step above Etsy for me, because on Etsy I haven't tried any of the fibers from the different producers. However, if I'm looking for a particular color and I'm looking for something that's really fantastic, my first choice is going to be Kamaj, because every time I've had a spinning box from them, it has been a huge bag. It's been something I can make a complete fabric out of. So that's kind of the only thing I've seen so far that I was really disappointed in, that I looked at and I'm like, that's not usable. That's purely advertisement. That's not usable. But that is Curly Goat Junction. It doesn't have any dust in it. It's very shiny. It's very clean with the exception of a little bit of vegetable matter in it. So if you're looking for mohair, this would be a good thing. A good thing. Alright, so this last thing did not come with the spinning box. This was something separate, and I will tell you why I got this. This, I have been going and spending a lot of time at the post office lately. And then also I go to church and I take my spinning and knitting with me, or not my spinning, my knitting with me, because I swear I have what they term as ADD. I have a very hard time sitting still in one place without something to do with my hands. And what I've been using is an old canvas tote that is stained and is ugly, and I've had a really hard time when I've been going to the post office trying to keep everything protected because the canvas is soft. And so they had this with the spinning box as an option to purchase. And it looks professional. It's leather. It has somewhat rigid sides. I got the one with the elephant. They had some others. They had one with several bare-breasted women of Indian descent in it. And I felt like taking that to church was not appropriate and also was not very professional. But this was the one that didn't have anything like that. It has the elephants.
It's really cute.
It is pretty, isn't it? And it has a couple of bags. And it's leather. It's tooled. But most of all, I was excited because it's sturdy. And it has a flat bottom so that I could stand this up with my mailing in it. And I had already gone onto eBay and to secondhand stores looking for something like this, and everything that I found was soft-sided without a hard flat bottom. And it has tooling on the bottom too. And so that's why I decided to get this, was because I don't want things that I have made to be getting crushed, and I want it to not look trashy when I go to the mailbox. So I'm excited about that. It was, I think, $19.99 for this.
And it even has a little pocket right there.
It does. It has a little pocket. So I am excited about that, and I thought that was a good deal. It seems to me that every time they do a spinning box, they also try to include something that is container. Last month, I did not get the container. It was a basket, because you can see here, I already have baskets for spinning and for projects and stuff. And And it was kind of an open basket, so I didn't need that. I needed something that I could take to the mailbox. So there are all those fantastic things. Again, it is, let's see if I can find my envelope so you can see it. It's Kamaj Fiber on YouTube that does these up, that does these boxes. Where's my... Okay, so you can see that, Kamaj Fiber Artists. And she has a website online, and then there's the spinning box. And I just think that's a fantastic deal.
That's cute.
And it's like Christmas for me, because I have all these creative things that I want to make, and I don't always have the time to dye it up myself. So
and
this
we
is...
even have these cute little dolls.
So this is super fun, and I'm trying to be patient with the girls this time. For some reason, they're being more talkative than last time and having a hard time. This, I'm really excited to do up. I just think this would be so pretty. This one I'd probably make up for myself. I love the way I love blue, and this is beautiful. Anyway, I mean, it is a lot of money, but it's one of those things where you have to kind of balance out how much is my time worth. And I love this. I just think it's such a great idea. So I hope you guys will go check them out.